Yeah, I think one light is required. Raju, switch on one light. Not this. Adi amche. Yeah. Good evening, guys. Yeah. Yesterday I was talking about pagination. I think you enjoyed that concept with the different hyperlinks and other stuff, right? Okay. Today we will discuss about. Today we'll talk about how to go for internationalization. But before that, a small concept is there, that is interceptors. Right. What is there? Interceptor. Okay. It's a very small concept, guys. I don't want to touch the source code of the controller classes, but I want to write some additional logics. By trapping the request, by trapping the response, going to controller, coming out from controller. So for that, you have to develop one special component called interceptor. If you have got idea about servlets, without disturbing servlet JSP components code, if you want to write additional logics, we have a servlet filters support is there now. Yeah, servlet filters in Java based web application that are developed with the servlet JSP. But in Spring MVC, Spring Boot MVC application, without disturbing the source code of controller classes, what is that? Without disturbing the source code of controller classes, if you are really interested, what is that? If you are really interested to write additional logics as extension hooks, okay, by trapping request, by trapping response, you have to take the support of handler interceptors. Handler means handler classes, also called controller classes. Interceptors means what? Intercept the request, intercept the response, and allows us to write additional logics. These logics may be temporary purpose or permanent purpose. That's all upon. For example, already stock market website is ready. I want to allow request going to that website between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. No request should be taken before 9 a.m. after 5 p.m. I don't want to disturb existing logics. In future, I may not keep it. I may keep that condition. But I want to write as an extension logic. Then we can bring interceptor into picture or not there. Website is developed initially by keeping Chrome browser in mind. In other browser, it is not functioning properly. It is not really functioning properly. So initial few days, I want to check whether request is coming from Chrome browser or not there. Whether request is coming from Chrome browser or not. If coming, I want to continue the request. If not coming, I want to show the error page. Please give request from Chrome browser. If not coming, I just want to say, please give request from what? Chrome browser. This is what I want to do. But after 1-2 months, I keep my web application ready for all browsers. That time I want to remove this condition. So it's better to write that conditions inside the controller class or outside the controller. So that we can enable whenever you want, we can disable whenever we want or not there. So without disturbing existing controller class code, if you want to write pre-post logics as extension hook logics, we have to take the support of what? Handler interceptors. These are very much similar to filters. Without disturbing Java web application source code, if you want to write pre-post logics as extension hooks, we have to take the support of what? Servlet filters. In the same place, in MVC, we take the support of what? Interceptor. Technically, they are called handler interceptors. What, guys? Technically, they are called what? Handler interceptor. How to make normal class as handler interceptor, guys? We can make normal class as handler interceptor By making that class implementing what? Handler interceptor interface. What interface? By making that class implementing what interface, guys? Handler interceptor interface. In that, how many methods we need to implement? Okay, 3 methods we need to implement. Okay, 3 methods. That means, is it trapping how many places, guys? 3 places. Before entering into controller class, after completing controller class, after completely displaying the view component. Total 3 levels we can write the class. Right? And all the 3 methods are given as default methods. In the interface, all the 3 methods are given as what? Default. That means if you are interested to override only one method, you can do that. There is no need of implementing all the 3 methods. If you are interested in one method, you can implement one method. If you are interested in 2 methods, you can implement what? 2 methods. Not compulsory every time we have to keep all the 3 extension hook logics. Right? I have given 2-3 use cases. Stock market website should allow me trading between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I don't want to disturb existing logic, but I want to write that logic. I can take the support of interceptor, guys. My website is designed by keeping Chrome browser in mind. If request is coming from other than Chrome browser, you should not allow. Okay? You should allow only from Chrome browser request. Trapping the request, checking the browser type can be done or not done, guys? Can be done or not done? Yes, definitely can be done. So there also we have to take the support of what? Interceptor. There also you must take the support of what? Interceptor. Like this, there are multiple places where interceptor support is required or not required. Yeah, definitely required. No second thought in that. Fine. What happened? Online strength is also less. I hope you are in the correct online meeting. Are we in the correct online meeting, guys? Okay, that's fine. Open Eclipse IDE, guys. What's your batch code? 718. What is tomorrow's plan? 9 a.m. security last class. Spring security last class, including 2.x and 3.x discussions, right? Next, okay. If not completed, evening also I will take up that, okay? And OAuth introduction, if time support, implementation also we will see. This is the plan, right? Okay. In our month, any festivals are there? Any holidays are there? No, all are working days only, na? Fine. Yeah. Here, what is the story to follow, guys? Versioning and time stamping, that's good. PLC call procedure, association mapping. I think MVC one we have to go for it. Okay, we'll see that. File open, Spring 718. What's there? 718. Spring Boot MVC. Here, what is the concept we got? 14 interceptors. Yeah. Handler interceptor. This component logic can be added to controller component as what? Extension hook logic, which can be executed as what? Pre, post, and after logic with respect to what? Controller classes execution. What classes execution, guys? Which can be executed as pre, post, after logics with respect to controller classes execution. These are like servlet filter component, but servlet filter components allow us to add only pre-post request processing logic with respect to what? Other web components of web application, whereas handler interceptor allows us to add Pre, post, after logic with respect to what? Controller classes. Pre, post, after logic with respect to controller classes. That's good. To develop handler interceptor for controller class, we need to take the class implementing handler interceptor interface, which is having how many methods? 3 methods. Java 8 interface having all the 3 methods as default methods. Having all the 3 methods as what? Default methods. Okay, handler interceptor is the interface that we have to implement. Total, how many methods are there, guys? Post handle, pre-handle, after completion. Pre-handle execute before entering into controller class handler method. Post handle execute after completing handler method execution. Come on. And after completion executes, come on. Tell me, after completion execute, after view component is completely rendered. What is there? After the view component is what? Completely rendered. That's a basic thing. Use case. Sending additional model data having what? System date and time and etc. This is post one. Post handle. In handler method is having some logic, some execution, some data kept in shared memory. That's fine. But I want to send extra model attribute like what? System date and time I want to send. At that time I can use this one now, boss. Okay. Pre-handle. Use case, time checking, trading between 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Allowing requests only from what? Certain browser and etc. This is what? Pre-handle. Next, what is there? After completion. Next, what is there, guys? After completion. Nullifying request attributes, session attributes and etc. Nullifying request attributes, session attributes and etc. So this is the another thing that we are looking at or not there. This is the another thing that we are seriously looking at or not there, guys. Okay, this is use case 1, use case 2, use case 3. Total how many use cases are there, guys? 3 use cases. Comfortable, my dear? Come on. If this method returns true, then controller class in the flow executes. Otherwise, controller class in the flow does not execute. Listen. Remaining all method return type is void, guys. But for pre-handle return type is what? Boolean. So a pre-handle traps the request. What logic we write in pre-handle is pre-request processing logic, pre-logics, right? Okay, not only it should execute pre-logic, at the end it should return true. If returns true, it enters into what? Real handler method. If returns false, come on. It will not enter into real handler method. It will not enter into real handler method. You have to display error page kind of thing because pre-logics are failed, right? So that's why whether control enters into handler method of controller class or not depends upon pre-handle method return value or not there. If it is returning true, it will enter into controller class handler method. If it is returning false, it will not enter into what? Controller class handler method. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super. Sending additional model data. This is what? Time checking. Once a view component is completely rendered, whatever model attributes are there, you can think about nullifying them now, boss. In view component, we read and displayed the model attribute. After that, the work is done, right? After that, what? The work is done. If the work is done, you can happily think about removing the model attributes or not. We can definitely think about removing the model attributes or not there. Yeah, see. Since all 3 methods are default method, we can override only those methods in which we are interested in. In which we are interested in. Yeah, tell me. Request response. Here is my what? Dispatcher servlet. What servlet, guys? Here is my dispatcher servlet. This is my what? Controller class. Total how many interceptors are there? Total how many interceptors are there, guys? 3 interceptors are there. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. Total how many interceptors are there? 3. So in which order they are executing by trapping pre-request logic? Come on. While going out, they will execute in reverse order or not there? Pre-handle execute 1, 2, 3 of interceptor mean. Post-handle after completion executes in reverse na boss. Or you have gone somewhere by opening 3 doors. While coming out, you have to close the doors in reverse order or same order? Can you close in same order? It's impossible. You have to close in reverse order, right? If pre-handle executing in 1, 2, 3 order in interceptor, post-handle and after completion always executes in what? Reverse order. Nothing but 3 to 1 order are not there. Nothing but 3 to 1 order are not there. If multiple interceptors are applied on the same controller class, then they trap request in certain order 1, 2, 3 before going to controller. But they trap response in reverse order while leaving the controller. That is what? 3, 2, 1. We always use handler interceptor to place what? Additional and optional logic to execute as what? Extension hooks to the controller class. That's good. Next, boss. Without touching source code of controller class, if you want to add pre, post, after completion logic, we need to use the support of what? Handler interceptor. The logics kept in interceptor can be enabled or disabled on controller classes handler method as what? Extension hook without disturbing what? Existing source code of the project or what? Application. Without disturbing what? Existing source code of the project or what? Application. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Without touching the source code of controller class, if you want to add pre, post, after completion logic, we need to use support of interceptor. Yes, guys. Okay. So now what I do is, I'll take my, 1 minute, let me remove this. I'll take my mini project. Sir, website to join class not logging, giving error message. Online link is not working. Some issue is facing. Contact your respective admin. What's the use of putting in front of me? And you are giving that message after logging. I think now everyone joined us still facing problems. Now everyone joined are still facing problem. Still problem. Do you have any group? You people have any group? WhatsApp group for your batch. Hussein, online ఏదో joining. Online students కి ఏదో joining problem ఉందంట. Just 78 ఉన్న రోజు 200 plus ఉంది. సార్ కనుక్కో. ఈ రోజే. The app workout లేదు. మరి అడ్మిన్ కి ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కి ఆన్లైన్ లింక్స్ సార్ క్లాస్ చాట్ బాక్స్ పెట్టమని నేను ఇక్కడ షేర్ చేస్తాను.
చాట్ బాక్స్ రోజు సాత క్లాస్ జరుగుతుంది కదా అట్లా సార్
ఈ బ్యాచ్ వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ ఏం క్రియేట్ చేయలేదా? ఇప్పుడు కొత్త క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నట్టుంది కదా, ప్రతి బ్యాచ్ కి కొత్త బ్యాచెస్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నట్టుంది, చేయట్లేదా? మరి ఎలా పిల్లలకి ఎలా వెళ్ళాలి?
వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ రెగ్యులర్ వాళ్ళకి ప్లేస్మెంట్ వాళ్ళకి 42 వాళ్ళకి
మరి వాళ్ళకి అక్కడనే పెట్టమని రాదు, అక్కడనే పెట్టు. Yeah. Yeah. The people who missed class, don't worry, I will revise. I'll revise. I think admin is working on solving the problem. Nothing much completed, guys. We'll wait for 5 minutes. We'll see at least 100 plus people should come. Daily, what was the online strength? 200, huh? 200 will be there. Restart the Eclipse. No, re. App is not working is the complaint. If I come out, how I will join again? Huh? Thoda use common sense. You don't want to class to happen? Huh? You are in a relaxed mood today? Complaint from student is app is not working and you are asking restart the app. Comma problem. Which Bama? Comma. Bama. Why? His name is Bama. Acha, Mama. Okay. No, Mama is like quite friendly word in Telugu. It's not a big thing. It's still showing 83. Maybe server issue. Royal Naidu got offer letter hoping sir for another coming week. Will mail you this one. That's good. Array, no need to wait for another offer letter. Okay. So if comes fine, if not, it is a gap as experience or fresher. Mr. Royal Naidu. My resume is not getting shortlisted. Improve the skill set or try to watch a resume preparation session once. No, sir, experience but resigned before 6 months. Okay, fine. That's good. But you try after microservices, you will get more opportunities. After having RESTful web service and microservices, you will get more calls, more opportunities also. Still 83 are. What's going on for offline students? Writing weekend exams? Not writing. They're not conducting weekend exams. Saturday exams. Conducting. You are not attending. No, if you write, you will get to know na, whether you are able to complete it or crack it or not. Yes, sir. Had gone through your notes for cloud and rest. With that notes only, I got 50% understanding. Maybe you have to study with little maturity or wait for classes then. Wait for classes then. Okay.
పద్ధతి వాళ్ళకైతే పెట్టిస్తున్నాం సార్. రెగ్యులర్ వాళ్ళకి మాత్రము ఏం చేయడం రోజు రికార్డింగ్ వాళ్ళకి రేపు షేర్ చేయడం.
అంతేనా?
మీకు కూడా వాట్సాప్ లో షేర్ చేశాను కదా.
నేను ఎవరికి చేయలేదు. ఉంది, వాళ్ళు షేర్ చేసుకున్నారు ఆల్రెడీ. వాళ్ళు షేర్ చేసుకున్నారు ఆల్రెడీ. Yeah, guys, this is the link. If any of your friend not able to join, please pass this link. అడ్మిన్ యాక్టివ్ గానే ఉన్నాడా? అడ్మిన్ యాక్టివ్ గానే ఉన్నాడా లేడా?
స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఉంటారు సార్. స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత
2-3 interviews I was unable to execute hands-on part. Other than that, things related to theory went decent. They even priced, but I messed on what? Hands-on question. Definitely, na? Practice. I hope you practiced mini project and other things. Admin is not responding. Rajan Swine. I got offer letter from one company, but I am confused join or not. I thought of meeting you personally and taking your suggestion. Company name is Sumikro Technologies Private Limited. Array, there is a website called Glassdoor. See, I cannot keep track of every company every time, right? There's a website called Glassdoor. Go and see the reviews of every company. There you will see the reviews. Yeah, Ambition. Glassdoor is there and Ambition Box. But Ambition Box, I don't know much, but I heard about Glassdoor a lot. Glassdoor is very impact. Okay. People take the decision based on Glassdoor whether to join or not. There was a situation I will share. I was working for a company. While leaving the company, one fellow written bad review about the company. Right? So company management taking very seriously, called him back, threatened him, removed the comment. So that much seriously they take about the reviews of Glassdoor. Why? Because by seeing that others will not join unnecessarily. They may miss the good candidates, right? To become full stack developer, which one is better, Angular or React? Nowadays React is doing well. Go for React only. If you have a chance to learn, go for React. Okay. So conclusion came from admin people. Those are missing today's class. They'll be getting the recorded video. So now let's continue our session and we'll try to wind up as early as possible with a small topic. I don't want to get into big topic, right? So we'll complete this interceptors implementation and we'll come back. Right. Rahil Naidu, don't excite, Rai. You don't know about microservice. It's all these are related to microservice, right? Okay. Shivani Pondrang. Don't worry, you will get the recording videos. Are a certificate necessary to put in resume? Because I have not put a certificate at resume. Certificates are not required, madam. I don't know. Priyam Sen, I think boy. Okay, certificates are not required. Only qualifications you have to mention. You just need to mention about the qualification. No need of mentioning anything about certificates. That's great. Okay. So let it be, boss. Let's come back to the subject. Yeah, by keeping new joiners in mind. Let me revise the topic. I don't want to disturb the code of controller classes, but I want to write additional logic. Maybe on permanent basis or temporary basis. That too dealing with pre-logic, which execute before entering into controller class, post logic, which execute after completing execution of handler methods, and what is that? After completion logic, which execute before after rendering the view component completely, which executes after rendering the view component completely. Are you getting my point there, guys? This is my requirement, guys. Okay. That was my what? Pure requirement that I am planning to do. So for that, if it is servlet classes, we have servlet filters concept is there. In servlet level, we have servlet filters concept is there, right? Okay. If it is Spring MVC, Spring Boot MVC, we have a concept called interceptors. What guys? Handler interceptors. We have to take the support of what? Handler intercept. How to make class as handler interceptor? Handler interceptor is a class that implements what? Handler interceptor interface. Dealing with how many methods? Three methods. One is pre-handle, other one is post-handle, other one is after completion. Total how many guys? Three. We are dealing with how many methods guys? Three. Pre-handle contains pre-logics. Like checking time is 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or not, checking browser type, this kind of thing. Post handle. In handler method, some model attributes are there. If you want to put additional model attributes, if you want to put more and more additional model attribute, and then what comes into picture? The post handle comes into picture, right? And next one, and the next one is what? After completion. Yeah, this after completion deals with what, guys? After completely rendering the view component, if you want to nullify all model attributes, you can do it. Right? Okay. Total how many methods are there? Three methods. Okay. All the method return type is what? Void. But one method return type is Boolean. That is what? Pre-handle. Okay. After execution of this pre-handle, if this method return value is true, then only control goes to handler method. Otherwise, be prepared to display error page. That's the one thing. And all these three methods are default methods in what? Handler interceptor. What do you mean by default methods? Array, not compulsory you should implement all the three methods all the time. You can implement only that method in which you are interested in. Out of three method, mostly regularly implemented method is what? Pre-handle. Most regularly used case is what? Checking the time or checking the browser time. Right? Okay. Super guys. So if you apply multiple interceptor on one controller class, in which order pre-handle is executed, in the reverse order post-handle will be executed. In which order pre-handle is executed, exactly in the reverse order post-handle and after completion will execute. And on one controller class, we can apply 0 or more interceptor. So far, 0 interceptors we have applied. If you're interested, you can apply more and more interceptors, right? Okay, now listen guys for listen. If you develop the interceptor and if you make it as Spring Bean, not enough, you have to register all interceptors with interceptor registry. Interceptor registry is a built-in component in IOC container, especially in Spring MVC application that is exposed, guys. You have to get access to that interceptor registry and you have to go forward registration of the interceptor. Otherwise, no interceptor will be recognized. Though it is done pre-instantiation, whatever it is, but no interceptor will be identified and registered that much easily unless until you register it explicitly. Are you getting my point, my dear? Come on. Super. Are newcomers? Khair Nunisa. Due to network error, Naresh at website is just joined. Yes, I understood, madam. You will get the backup video. I already repeated twice or thrice. I cannot repeat further. Okay. So today you will get the backup video. Sir, we are not able to join class due to network error. Arey, who is regular in this? Someone please answer these questions. Let me assign this task to whom? Royal Naidu. Mr. Royal Naidu, please give royal answer to everyone. Okay, that they will get the backup video. Whoever joins new, definitely they will raise the question. You please reply them. You will get the backup video, right? Okay, fine. Yes. Now I will take a mini project. On the mini project, I would like to add interceptor. Okay, which allows request coming to mini project in between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Not before, not after. It must allow request coming to mini project only between what? 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, let me take mini project here, guys. Where is my mini project story? Yes, okay, here is my mini project. Copy this, paste it. Yeah, whatever the project, guys. 13 mini project. Here is what? Interceptor. Interceptor. I'm taking what, guys? Interceptor concept. Right click. Properties, guys. Web project settings. Here is what is there, guys. 13. What is there? 13. 13 mini project. What is there? Interceptors. Apply here. Okay. Apply and close. Shivani, only mini project does not going to work out. You have to collect some project from working friend or relative. That you are showing experience, right? Okay. Harshal, I have already given security knowledge. If you're interested, you can add on it. If interested, you can add on it, right? Okay. Fine. Yeah. Because already it's all about configuring URLs and other things, right? So you just apply it. Jyotirmaya Nayak, already I have explained twice, thrice. Can you please wait for backup video? And Arshal, first let me introduce JWT, waste fellow. Without introducing JWT only, you want to me apply JWT? I don't know from which dunya these people lands, Babu. No common sense, nothing. Fine. Okay, already done, huh? Fine. Now let's come back. Okay, right now, this application is having any time restriction, guys? Anytime I can access and use this application or not? In any time, I can happily access and use this application. What do you say, guys? Remove all, finish, okay. The people who joined lately because of Naresh IT app problem, application problem, portal problem. Don't worry. Okay, today's content you will get as what? Backup video. Generate report. Everything is happening nicely now, guys. But I want to have time restriction. That too on temporary basis, not on permanent basis. So what should I do? I need to develop one interceptor here. Okay. Let me develop the interceptor. Here is what? Right click. Here is what? New package. com.nt.interceptor. com.nt.interceptor. Tell me next one. New, what is there? Class. Time checking interceptor. What interceptor, guys? Time checking interceptor. Okay, add. What is the interface I should implement? Handler interceptor. What's the interceptor, guys? Handler interceptor. Where is this? At the rate component. What is there, guys? At the rate component. Yeah, first stop the application, guys. At the rate component. Yeah, okay, here pre-handle is the method. What is the method we got? Pre-handle. This pre-handle is having how many parameters, guys? Check it out. One is a request. One is a response. Other one is a handler. Total 3 are there or not there? Sir, what is request? Regular request object. Response, regular response object. What is this handler? It will give access to the handler on which this interceptor is applied. Suppose if it is trapping request of X controller class, the handler represent X object. X controller class object. If it is trapping request of Y controller class, that will represent what? Y controller class object. Why it is given, sir? Who knows? While writing these logic, you may need to call 1-2 methods of handler class, then it will allow you. Whether we call or not secondary, but they are giving access to the object. Calling or not calling is completely your choice. Got it, guys? Calling or not calling is what? Completely your choice. That's up to you, right? Yes. Okay. Tell me. Public Boolean pre-handle, request response handler. Throws what? Exception. Okay. Yeah, tell me, guys. Yeah, I have to get the current date and time. So for that purpose, I have to create object of the current date and time or not. Yeah, tell me. Get current time. Local time. LDT is equal to local time dot null. Get current hour of the day. Get current hour of the day. Int hour is equal to LDT dot get hour. Int hour is equal to LDT dot get hour. Okay, that's good. Yeah, tell me. Okay, guys. Now tell me. If hour less than 9, hour less than 9, or hour greater than 17, hour less than 9 or hour greater than 17. Hour less than 9, hour greater than 17. Tell me. Less than 9 and hour greater than 17. Okay, tell me what is there, guys? Less than 9 or greater than 17. Okay, we have to. No, 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 no. You should say. Okay. I have to forward the request to one error page. Okay, na? So to forward request to error page, I can use a request dispatcher. Array in servlet level, you might have studied this. RD is equal to request dot get request dispatcher. Okay, no view resolver for this. Directly I am typing timeout.jsp. What .jsp? Timeout. Okay, here I am saying what? RD dot forward request comma response. What dot forward? RD dot forward request comma response. That's good, right? Here I am taking request comma response. Okay, that's good. Tell me what is next one? Okay, after that I will try to say return false. Return false means okay, it will not get into the controller class. Else I would like to say return true. I would like to say return true. That's good. See guys, I developed this interceptor. Definitely I developed one interceptor. Right click, run as. Is it automatically recognized and applied, guys? No. Actually, right now time is 7:52. It's greater than 17 only, right? But still I'm going to get the home page or not. Home page is coming means interceptor is applied or not up. So when interceptor will be applied, when it is registered with interceptor registry. This interceptor will be applied when it is registered with what? Interceptor registry. Right? Okay. How to get, how to expose that registry? That is there somewhere in the internal one. That is there somewhere what? Internal. With respect to dispatcher servlet, that is available. If you expose it, then you will get it, right? Yes, my dear. Arey, listen. Command line arguments are passed to application at the runtime, but they are exposed to application through main method arguments are not there. JVM raises the exception and handles the exception internally, but that will be exposed by taking catch block or not there. Catch exception kind of thing, right? Similarly, there is a configurer class. What class, guys? Configurer class. You have to develop that class by extending one or other predefined class. There, you have to override add interceptor method. What method? That add interceptor method exposes interceptor registry, guys. On that registry, you have to use one or other method to register the interceptor. Once again, there is a configurer class which you have to take as a spring bean by extending from one or other predefined class. In that class, you have to override one add interceptor method. That method will give what? Interceptor registry as the argument. But we take that registry object. On that we call the method. On that we definitely call the method. Come on, guys. Okay, to register our custom interceptor or not there. Already predefined interceptors are registered, guys. But you have to think about registering custom interceptors are not there. Some ready-made interceptors are there, they are internally registered. But this is our custom interceptor. So definitely we have to think about registering explicitly or not there. WebMVC configurer implements what? WebMVC configurer. Yeah, it's not extends, guys. This is what? Implement. There, add interceptor method is there. This is a overridden method. That is giving us what? Interceptor registry or not there. Okay, using that registry, we are registering the interceptor or not there. Using that registry, we are registering the interceptor or not there, guys. This configurer class will execute automatically as part of what? Application startup and calls all the methods as what? Callback method automatic. This configure class allows us to override multiple callback method having different registries using which we can register different custom services. Interceptor registry to register interceptor. View resolver registry to register what? View resolver. Handler mapping registry to register what? Handler mapping component. That means we have a lot of other methods also, guys. What is there? Add interceptor, add view resolver that will expose view resolver registry. Add handler mapping that will expose what? Handler mapping registry. So we have different registries to register them are not there. Okay. This is another important one. But I will develop that, guys. It's not like that I don't develop. But first of all, let me keep the timeout.jsp boss. Because if it is really timed out, I have to show the error message are not there. I have to definitely show what? Error message. Okay, let me show that. Here is what? SRC main. Where is this? Web app. Here is what? Web app. See, I'm using rd.forward. I'm not using any view resolver to execute timeout.jsp. I hope you remembered that. So rd.forward expect JSP in WebINF pages folder or in web app folder. It expects outside the WebINF folder or not there. That means it expects in web root folder or not there. It will definitely expects in what? Web root folder. So right click, guys, tell me new JSP file. What is there, guys? Timeout.jsp. What .jsp? Say next, say finish. Say next, say finish. At the rate page, tell me. Is EL ignored is equal to false. Okay. Here, tell me. H1, what is there? Style, color colon red, text hyphen align center, text hyphen what? Align center. Okay. Request must be given between, what is there? 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Request must be given between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is my timeout.js. Timeout.jsp. BR. ahref. Okay, I think we have dot slash. Here is what? Home. We are looking to have a home hyperlink. That's fine. But unless until I register the interceptor, okay, this interceptor won't be activated. To register it, I need to take one configurer class or not there. I definitely need to take what? Configurer class. So I'm taking another package, guys. Package com.nt.configurer. Yeah, tell me. Class, guys, tell me. My WebMVC configurer. My WebMVC configurer. My WebMVC configurer. Tell me. Okay, here, what is there? My what is there? My WebMVC configurer. Where is this? WebMVC configure. Simply we are putting what? WebMVC configurer. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yeah. We will put it as what? @ component. We will definitely put it as what? At the rate component. What do you say, guys? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Tell me. We have different add argument resolver, add cross mapping registry, cross registry. Different registers are there. Formatter registry. Interceptor registry, resource handler registry, view controller registry. We have a lot of registries are there are. But right now, out of all these registries, we are worried about what? This registry. Okay, to have this registry, first of all, I need that object, my dear. Okay. Can I inject? This is also Spring Bean. Interceptor also Spring Bean. So I can take the copy of that or not there. Yeah, tell me. Time, time checking interceptor TCI. Time checking interceptor TCI at the rate auto. Yeah, tell me. Registry dot add interceptor TCI. Yeah, it is registered. Now our interceptor is recognized. Since it is recognized, it will start working. So right now, what is the time? 8 o'clock. It is greater than 17. 8 o'clock means 20th hour. 8 o'clock means what? 20th hour. So definitely it should show me error page or not there. Okay. Definitely it should show me what? Error. Right click, run on server guys. Tomcat, say next, save. Request must be given between 9 a.m. to 5. I'm getting error page or not there. If you click on home also same thing happen. Because right now no option because every page we have applied. Let me change the timing guys. Let me change the time. Or let me change the logic. Logic or time. But I want to change the time. Adjust date and time. It is actually connected to internet. Automatically picking up time and not this. Automatically picking up the time. So I want to set the time manually. When I set the time manually, things will be in my control or not there. So I'll make something like 10 o'clock, some AM. Say change. Array. Okay, 10:04 AM. 10:04 AM means it is in our range now, my dear. Yeah, when things are there in our range, let's see what's happening. Run on server, guys. Tomcat, say next, say finish. Yeah, here is what? Generate report. See, now it's coming. Did you notice that? It's really coming. Did you notice that, guys? Because we are in the 10 a.m. period. That's why it's coming. But I want to do one more improvisation in this code, guys. The improvisation that I am looking to do is, okay, the improvisation that I am really looking to do is, now listen. The improvisation that I am really looking to do is, uh, only home page, no restriction. Only for remaining pages, I want to have this restriction. Home page is for everyone, right? I want to exclude home page from the time limitation. Okay. So now right now, no, don't worry about the time part. Adjust date and time. Okay. Once I say set time automatically, the time will change. to correct time. Fine. Now I want to exclude home page. For remaining pages, this condition I want to apply. What is the home page request path? Slash. Home page request path is what? Slash. Now let's see. Yeah. Get the time, that's fine. Every time you get the time, that's not a big issue. I have to check all this stuff only if request is coming other than slash. Come on. But how to get the path of the request? In request object, we have a get servlet path method. What method? Yeah, get servlet path method, guys. Okay, these two things you keep as a common logics. I don't mind. If request dot get servlet path equals ignore case slash equals ignore case slash. If not request path equals ignore case slash. If it is other than slash, then only check the time. Come on. Then only check the time. Then only display the error page. If it is the slash, directly return true. Don't check anything. Directly return to, don't check anything. I think this is the method that gives me last word of the URL. Servlet path is nothing but what? It gives me last word of the URL. Are you getting my point, my dear? Super. Okay. Avinash, we are using request dispatcher. It won't look in pages folder. It looks in what? Webroot folder. Nothing but outside WebINF folder, right? Jyotirmai. Okay. Joshi, JWT is part of our discussion. We learn it, right? Okay. I don't know why are you overexcited on it. It's a part of common topics, right? Run on server, guys. That's good. Say next. Say finish. It is applied, huh? Not applied, huh? For home page is coming. But when I'm trying to click on other pages, error is coming, na boss. That means home page is excluded from what? Client side logics. This is one improvisation we have done. Okay. Sir, I'm interested to have after completion and post handle methods also. Okay. In post handle, what I said, we are going to keep additional model attributes, right? Sys out. Let me put sys trace. Yeah, leave it. So now I want to put, what is there? Post handle method. This is my post handle method now, boss. Okay, already some model attributes are there in the application, but I'm interested to add additional model attributes here. Additional model attribute. For that one, MAU object is there or not there? Okay, MAU. They are giving what? Additional model object, MAU. Okay, add additional model attributes. See, without disturbing the controller class, I want to add additional model attribute. Add additional model attributes. Here is my what? Sys trace. Tell me guys, mau dot add attribute, add object. Okay, sysdate. What is there? Local date dot now. Mau dot add object Add object. Tell me. Sys time. Local time dot now. One is local date dot now. Other one is what? Local time dot now. That's fine. That's good. This is time checking interceptor or not there? This is simply what? Time checking interceptor. So we are ready with MAV object over here or not there? We are definitely ready with what? MAV object. What do you say, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Yes. Now after completion, guys. Okay. But first of all, let's enjoy the benefit of this additional model attribute. Go to show underscore report dot JSP, guys. Show underscore report, whatever it is. Here, report page on something. Dollar, what is there? Sys date. What's the model attribute I have taken, guys? Sys date and sys time. Sys date. This is for presentation. Dollar, what is there? Sys time. One is sys date, other one is what? Sys time. Comfortable, my dear? Come on. One is in sys date, other one is what? Sys time. Report pays on dollar sys date, colon dollar sys time. One is sys date, one is what? Sys time. Comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity or not there? Okay. Yeah, now go to time checking interceptor, guys. Here, after completion, there is something called after completion here, guys. Yes. After completion, request. Where is this? Response. What is there? Handler. If any exception raised, if any problem raised while executing view component, that exception. But right now we are least bothered about all this stuff. Once JSP is rendered, I just want to nullify the model attributes, right? Okay. So all model attribute scope is request scope now, guys. All right? Okay. So sys trace. Sys trace. Yeah. Nullify the model attribute. Nullify the model attribute. Here, what is the logic I am writing, boss? To nullification, what is the logic I am going to write? Request dot remove attribute. Request dot remove attribute. Tell me sys date. Request dot remove attribute. Sys time. Request dot, come on. Remove attribute. Okay, I think we have result message, something is there. Request dot remove attribute. Come on. EMP list, what is the? In controller class, what is there, guys? In controller class, what is there? Here is the controller class, guys. Employee operations controller. EMP list. What list, guys? EMP. EMP's list, fine. So I'm trying to remove all the model attributes one by one now, guys. Okay, that's good. Let me check whether it is really happening or not. Yeah, but first of all, let me change the time. Otherwise, I cannot feel the model attributes. If they are there, they will be removed. If they are not there, how they will be removed, right? Okay. Adjust date and time. Remove this. Change to this. Okay. This is what? 10 o'clock AM. Save. Change. 10:16 AM. Something has come now, guys. Okay. Right click. Run on server. Say next. Say finish. Home page came. That anyhow comes. Generate report comes. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now check it out. Pre-handle, post-handle after completion for the home page. Pre-handle, post-handle after completion for report page. For every page, for every handler method, 3 methods are executed or not. If any attributes are there, they are removed. If not there, they will not be removed. What is there in that? So I think you got the clear-cut idea about all the 3 handler method and their purpose, my dear. Okay, like this, you can add multiple interceptors. Yeah, at least see the theory. Pre-handle before getting into. Post-handle, see after executing query, getting output, it is executing na boss. After completion is executing. Once view component is completely rendered. Okay, now the question is, my post-handle is working or not? Yes, definitely working. See, in the extra additional model attributes I have added in post-handle, right? They are reflecting over here or not there? They are reflecting in the my report page or not there. That means the additional model attributes that I have added in post handle, they are definitely reflecting over here or not there. Super guys. Okay. This is about interceptors concept. All the sir, you have not implemented other 2 methods in the first attempt. What happened? And in the attempt default logics are executed. In interface, default methods logics are there. And they have executed. There does nothing, just dummy methods. Now I have kept my own logic. They are executing. That's why, is there any pressure of implementing all 3 methods every time? No. If you need it, you can implement all three. If needed, if not needed, you can implement only one method of your choice. That's really taking place or not there. That's really taking place or not there, guys. So, okay, fine. Okay. Now what I do is I will, because now actually I have to start internationalization concept. What concept? So there we have to work with a ready-made interceptor for certain operations. Class is ready-made, but it should be still registered with what? IOC container. What is there? IOC container. That's why first, before launching internationalization, I talked about it. But today I don't want to get into that internationalization because I want to take freshly on what? Monday. Anyhow, tomorrow we are busy with what? Security. Tomorrow we are busy with security. Sunday also we have taken what? Security related sessions. It's both offline and online, guys. Saturday offline and online. Sunday your choice. Not your choice, sorry. It's completely online. Sunday it is online session. Okay. Saturday it is what? Offline and online together, right? Okay. And morning online session is 4th floor. I think 403 room, I think so. Okay, evening regular this room only. Evening this room only. Okay, the people who missed today's class, today, tomorrow, 2 classes. Tomorrow, 2 classes, 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. And Sunday morning, 7:15 a.m. So target is completing Spring Security and launching OAuth. If time permits, completing implementation of what? OAuth. No hurry burry, based on the plan only we'll go, right? Yes, guys. So this is about this, right? Let me upload the notes over here. What is there? 17th July? 5th June 1. Okay. Where is that, guys? 5th June. Yeah, this is 5th June 1, guys. Right. Next one. Spring Boot, MVC. Right click, file upload. Spring here. 718. Spring Boot, MVC. What is the point? Interceptor. Yeah, it's been uploaded. Okay, that's fine. I want to share classroom applications, guys. Where is classroom application story? Yes. Here are my classroom application. File upload, E-Drive, workspaces. What spaces? Workspaces, Spring. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? NTSPBMS. 618 or 718? 718. Remove these two files. Remove this. Right click. What's there? 7-zip. 718-zip. Up to, what is there? 31st October 2025. .zip. First October. Fine. So we'll meet on Monday for this continuity. Tomorrow 9 a.m. for security sessions. Thank you. Have a nice day.